everyone, it's Deb here, and today I'm going to be telling you all about my favorite thing. And you know what that is? It is, coffee. Yep, we're here to talk about the cold brew coffee. And I am getting my coffee from the microwave because I want you all to know we're talking cold brewed, not cold coffee. If you like hot coffee, you drink hot coffee. This is the new Tupperware cold brew system. It's a beautiful acrylic carafe, nice and light, and you can see ours is still damp because we literally never stop making coffee around here. There's a nice stainless steel filter that you would put the coffee in, and then a cover for when it's in the fridge doing its brewing. The cover also doubles as a coaster for when you're draining the filter, so it's not dripping all over your table or your cabinet or whatever. 3/4 cup of coarsely ground coffee beans, fill it up to the line at the neck. 12 hours later, you have the most amazing coffee you'll ever taste. When we started drinking this, we found that it tasted stronger, but what we realized was we just had very uneducated coffee palates. Because when you brew coffee in a hot system, whether it's a drip, a percolator, a Keurig, you're actually doing some molecular changes to the beans, and that's where all the acidity comes from in coffee. Cold brew is 67% less acidic than regular coffee. So what you're getting is the taste of everything they talk about in the beans. Just like with wine, when they talk about the oaking or the underlying fruit flavors you can taste, it's the same with coffee. The beans all have different flavors and roasts that you can actually now taste when you're not killing them with heat. So at first you might find it tastes stronger, but really it's just a fuller flavor. We've actually found that we cut this half and half with water in our mugs to drink, and it gives us just a beautiful brew. And the nice thing about a cold brew is when you cut it with water, it doesn't taste diluted because you're just putting in exactly the same thing you brewed it in, cold water. If you heat it up in the microwave, it doesn't get bitter like the heated coffee does because the beans have not been heated. You're just heating the water, flavored water that's resulted from soaking the beans. Tupperware has a whole bunch of other really cool things that can help you with your cold brew coffee. To start with, we have our fusion system with the great base here. The nice thing about this base you'll find in our super duper fall catalog is that you can hook up all of the other Tupperware accessories to this base. You can hook up the spiralizer, you've got the Fusion Master Great Master Shredder, the grating cones trio. You can even hook up the meat system for any of you hunters or people that want to do your own sausages and meats and things. It's a great system, and once you've got this base, you're good to go with all of it. The base actually suction cups to your counter, so if you're pathetically alone, like I am most of the time, you don't need somebody to hold this down. You just suction it in, it doesn't move, and you can start grinding your coffee. Get ready for some noise. But look how beautifully that comes out. And it also makes my dog run away. And you can see, nice coarse ground coffee, perfect for your cold brew. Tupperware has lots of other things to help you out with this coffee. Once you've ground your beans and the oils have been released from within the beans, you should keep them in the fridge or in the freezer. So we've got the great freezer mates containers in all sorts of sizes. We've got modular mates that are airtight, liquid tight seals. And if you just want to take it with you for the day, we've got some great thermoses in a whole bunch of different sizes that'll keep hot coffee hot and cold coffee cold. If you want to set up a little coffee bar and impress your friends, we have some beautiful new acrylic things to serve with. We have, this is our brand new favorite. You ready? It's called the Tilt and Pour. Look at that. They thought you could use it for oils and vinegars for salads, but we think it would be awesome for your bar/coffee bar to put in creams, milks, syrups, anything like that. We've also got all different counterscaping containers, like, whoops, just shows you how tough these are. That open up, and they've got non-drip pour spouts, so you can put all sorts of different liquids in those for your coffee bar. We've got an actual creamer that looks like a creamer that you can also use as a syrup dispenser for your pancakes. And I like this counterscaper. This is great for sugar, spices, anything you want to flavor with your coffee with, because the spoon actually clicks right into the lid. So you're never going to go looking for your spoon again. It's right there. And you know, it is pumpkin spice season, so you definitely want your pumpkin spice ready and made, because you can actually put flavorings right in the filter of the cold brew coffee and make yourself a flavored coffee while it's brewing overnight. A couple of other little things here. How about a Freezer Mates ice cube tray? If you happen to have leftover coffee or maybe wine, if this is turning into the alcoholic bar, you can freeze these and use the ice cubes for your cold drinks so that things don't get watered down. You can also put some coffee ice cubes in a glass and maybe pour a little bay leaves or something over top of it. That might be kind of fun. We also have the little Speedy Mando grater now. You can see it's a little grater. You would put your nutmeg, your chocolate, your nuts, anything you wanted to grate over top of your fancy coffees. There, just back and forth. It's got graters both ways. Hold it right over your mug. You don't even have to grate into a spoon. And the super nice thing about these is that they have this lock into place. Where is it? Can never do it when people are watching, so that nobody can hurt themselves. Little kids, husbands that don't know how to use the things properly. It's locked into place until you pull it out to use it again. We also have the Power Chef and the Chop and Prep Chef. There's a great recipe for a Christmassy peppermint coffee in the catalog. Doesn't that look good? And one of the things you can use to chop up that peppermint is the little Chop and Prep Chef. Countertop food processor. Put your stuff inside. Put the lid on. Whoops. Which again, when people are watching, there we go, it never works. Pull the string and look at that little thing go. We've got the bigger Power Chef, which is the same type of a system. It's just a little bit bigger. Sorry, I've got the blade guard on, so it's making lots of noise. But that's great for chopping up bigger quantities of things. Or put the whipping blade in and make yourself some whipping cream in no time at all. See? For those fancy coffees. Mom is making faces at me behind the camera. And of course, you always need to clean. Bottle brush works really great, not just for bottles, but for the carafe. It's awesome to clean it with. And our beautiful microfiber towels, Microsoft is a whole other company, that you can clean everything out with. You know how nice microfiber towels are for drying things off. They make them spotless and no streaks or anything. Just a couple of hints about this. Not dishwasher safe. Acrylics will crack and craze if you in the heat of the dishwasher and leave spots with all the soap and that's used in them. So hand wash. If you're like us, it just kind of gets rinsed out in between coffee brews. We find we're going to need 2 or 3 just to keep up with everything we're doing. And then I'm just going to read you some things here, just so I don't forget anything. One of the good things about the cold brew, we talked about the acidity and that there's 67% less, which makes it easier on your tummy if you have acid reflux, and way easier on your teeth. There is a study out that says cold brew has less caffeine than regular brewed coffees. Cold brew may affect your cholesterol less than heat brewed coffees. However, there's still studies pending on that. They also think it may increase the antioxidants that are in coffee, making it better and better for you. But again, we're still waiting to see. What it does make a difference at is our ecology and saving our planet. This is in the fridge, which is running anyway, so you're not using extra electricity to get that going. And no matter what type of coffee system you used before, there's waste. There's packaging waste, there's K-cups, there's coffee filters. This way, we just dump our coffee out into a little Tupperware container that we just leave on our counter. And when it's full like this, then we take it out to the garden and put it all over the garden. It makes the soil and the flowers very happy. If you don't have a garden, it's totally compostable, so you just put it in the compost. So that's most of everything I know about coffee brewing right now. You need to message me or call me if you're interested in this system. We always have coffee around, so you can give it a try. And we have lots of other things that I love to talk about as well. Take care. Bye-bye.